Goodwill brings to you the weekly share market update dated the 21st of October, 2023. Talking about the corporate segment, we have shares of Anant Raj saw a 2% rise, reaching a new 52-week high of 244 rupees during early trading on October 16. This surge followed the company's initiation of 2 new projects, indicating positive developments within the organization that contributed to investor confidence and a rise in share value. The company is embarking on a new project called Anant Raj Centre, situated in Mehrauli, South Delhi, New Delhi. This development includes a sizable developable area of about 700,000 square feet, housing a blend of office space, hospitality, and serviced apartments. Venus Remedies gains 19% on October 16. Venus Remedies has received the marketing approval from the Philippines, the second largest market in the Association of Southeast Asian Nations bloc, for 6 key chemotherapy drugs. The company has secured the marketing authorization for bortezomib cisplatin, doxorubicin, docetaxel, fluorouracil and paclitaxel. With this, the pharma company has secured 525 marketing approvals for its oncology products across 76 countries. J. Kumar Infra Projects shares jumped 5% in trade, hitting a new 52-week high on October 17 after the infrastructure player received a letter of acceptance for a project worth 509 rupees crore, of which J. Kumar Infra Projects is the sole bidder in receipt of the LOA. The company will provide tech accommodation and allied infra for the Command Hospital, Lucknow in an engineering, procurement and construction mode. The total consideration for the project is 590 rupees crore, including GST. The project is estimated to take 90 months with 30 months for construction and 60 months for maintenance. Shares of Kyocal zipped 20% for the second consecutive session on October 17 after operations resumed at its pellet plant unit in Mangalore on October 14. The operations were temporarily suspended due to the unavailability of iron ore fines and essential maintenance. In the last 5 days, Kyocal shares have rallied more than 44%. In the past year, the stock has demonstrated consistent growth with gains of around 160%. Over the past 6 months, the stock has risen by over 130%, outperforming benchmark Nifty 50, which has rallied around 12% during this period. Tara Visya Bank shares scaled a fresh 52-week high of 152 rupees on October 18, as the stock rallied 7% since the lender posted record profit for the September quarter a day before. Given the bank's modest core performance, broad-based advances growth, good asset quality, and positive outlook, brokerages remain bullish on the stock. Tara Visya Bank reported a net profit of 378 rupees crore for the quarter ended September 2023, a 51% on-year increase. Its operating profit grew 12% year-on-year to 638 rupees crore, and NII jumped 11.45% to 915 rupees crore. The bank is well placed to deliver its targeted ROA of around 1.5% through accelerated efforts on leveraging its product mix, better cross-sell outcomes and productivity gains, according to analysts at HDFC Securities. Tejas Networks rallied 7.3% to touch a new high of 939 rupees on BSE on October 18 morning after it announced that its Italian partner, FiberConnect, rolled out broadband services in that country that was built using its telecom and networking products. Tejas was the sole supplier of optical networking and broadband access products for FiberConnect's countrywide FTTP, fiber to the premise, rollout, the company said in an exchange filing on October 17. FiberConnect is a wholesale telecom infrastructure player in Italy. The share price plunged over 6% on October 19, a day after it reported below estimate numbers for the quarter ended September 2023. Though the company's net profit jumped 90% and revenue rose by 16%, it missed street expectations. Improvement in the building material and equipment firm's EBITDA margin to 16.1% also failed to impress. Astral's jump in net profit nearly doubled year-on-year to 131.2 rupees crore for the July-September quarter. Its total revenue stood at 1,363 rupees crore during the period under review, up 16.3% year-on-year. At the operating level, company's earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization increased 53% year-on-year to 220 rupees crore. Shares of RPG Life Sciences scaled a lifetime high of 1,497.95 rupees after the pharma company reported a 30% surge in net profit over last year. The drug maker has registered a 29.5% on-year growth in the bottom line at 25.86 rupees crore for quarter ended September financial year 2024. Its profit was driven by a healthy top line and operating performance. Revenue for the quarter reached 153.58 rupees crore, 14% higher than the corresponding quarter last year. The EBITDA jumped 25.3% to 37.3 rupees crore from 29.8 rupees crore a year ago, and EBITDA margin stood at 24.3% as against 22.1% in quarter 2 financial year 2023. Shares of Indraprastha Gas Limited lost more than 12% on October 20 after the Delhi government approved the electric vehicle policy for cab aggregators and delivery services. This resulted in mutual funds and insurance companies holding the stock losing over 681 rupees crore in value. Nearly 25 mutual funds collectively hold around 67.74 million shares, or 9.68% stake in IGL as of the September quarter, according to the BSE shareholding pattern. These MFs includes Kotak Flexicap Fund Growth, Mirae Asset Emerging Blue Chip Fund, PGIM India Midcap Opportunities, Nippon India Growth Fund, HSBC Midcap Fund, DSP Equity Opportunities Fund, and HDFC LRG and Midcap Fund. GKW Limited has moved up by 52.94% this week, with a change of 582.30 points. It has traded with a net volume of 291.438 thousand shares. The share is currently trading at the price level of 1,682.20, against the previous closing price of 1,099.90. Meanwhile, the share price is trading above its moving average 1,158.55, which is a good indication for the stock. The stock has made the highest move to 1744 points this week. While shares are trading with a relative strength index of around 82.19. Next MediaWorks Limited has moved up by 36.59% this week with a change of 2.25 points. It has traded with a net volume of 800.871 thousand shares. The share is currently trading at the price level of 8.40 against the previous closing price of 6.15. Meanwhile, the share price is trading above its moving average 6.20, which is a good indication for the stock. The stock has made the highest move to 8.40 points this week. While shares are trading with a relative strength index of around 75.11. Dunsary Investments Limited has moved up by 34.5% this week, with a change of 257.85 points. It has traded with a net volume of 173.574 thousand shares. The share is currently trading at the price level of 1,005.30, against the previous closing price of 747.45. Meanwhile, the share price is trading above its moving average 793.75, which is a good indication for the stock. The stock has made the highest move to 1,005.30 points this week. While shares are trading with a relative strength index of around 82.19. Prajay Engineers Syndicate Limited has moved up by 32.18% this week with a change of 5.10 points. It has traded with a net volume of 8.758 million shares. The share is currently trading at the price level of 20.95 against the previous closing price of 15.85. Meanwhile, the share price is trading above its moving average 15.60, which is a good indication for the stock. The stock has made the highest move to 20.95 points this week. While shares are trading with a relative strength index of around 74.95. Fertilizers Chemicals Travancore Limited has moved up by 29.9% this week, with a change of 163.90 points. It has traded with a net volume of 38.983 million shares. The share is currently trading at the price level of 712.10 against the previous closing price of 5. 148.20. Meanwhile, the share price is trading above its moving average 556.30, which is a good indication for the stock. The stock has made the highest move to 774.95 points this week. While shares are trading with a relative strength index of around 83.01. Markets languished in negative territory through the session and ended weak on the back of weak global cues and rising commodity prices. If international crude prices continue their upward trajectory, investors would turn jittery and more profit-taking could be seen in the domestic equity markets in the near to medium term. Technically, on daily and intraday charts, the Nifty formed a double top formation and reversed. Post-reversal, the index is comfortably trading below the 20 and 50-day SMA, simple moving average, which is largely negative. In addition, on weekly charts it has formed a bearish candle which is indicating continuation of weakness in the near future. As long as the index is trading below the 20-day SMA, the weak sentiment is likely to continue. For traders, 19,700 would be the immediate hurdle, and below the same, the index could slip till 19,450 to 19,350. For Bank Nifty, as long as it is trading below 44,541, or 50-day SMA, the weak sentiment is likely to continue, below which, it could slip till 200-day SMA or 43,200 to 43,000. On the flip side, above 43,900 a minor pullback rally is possible till 44,300. You can contact us from the details mentioned on the screen via a call, WhatsApp, or email. Thank you for listening the video to the end. Please do like, share, and subscribe the video for the latest updates in the market.